So my house is currently destroyed, and when I say it's destroyed, I mean like everything is not in its place and it's driving me crazy. On a plus note though, we started the renovations in our dining room. We actually started gutting our dining room a year ago, a little over a year ago. Was when we totally gutted it. The plan was right after we gutted it, we were going to start the renovations on it because, you know, obviously it's gutted, so you might as well just start working on it and everything. But then we got sidetracked with life and we just had other things pop up and everything like that. And then obviously we didn't want to be working on it in the winter time because we're going to be replacing windows. So now that it's nice weather, now we're going to be starting to work on it. So then 2 days ago, Mike started ripping out more of the molding. Now everything that was in our dining room is now currently gets distributed throughout the rest of our house, and it's driving me nuts. So like, yeah, we have everything gets like thrown all over the place, and yeah, like I'm tripping over everything, and it's just everything's a mess. Like nothing has a home right now. Nothing has a home. So this is currently what the kitchen looks like, all boarded up, because behind this chipboard, OSB board, whatever you want to call it, that's our dining room. So I keep on saying Mike is going to be taking our old windows and putting new windows in. So we just figured the easiest way to do this is just to board everything up and then just expose those exterior walls. So that way, you know, obviously no animals or bugs or whatever can get in. So that is what I look out when I am doing dishes, which obviously I still need to do for today. I like to do all my dishes either right when I wake up or right before I go to bed. This morning, I was just trying to get some type of organization and order in our house with everything that was scattered. So I did pick up quite a bit this morning. I know it doesn't look like it, but so I pushed dishes off. So I have to do dishes today. I don't like doing dishes midday. I just don't have the motivation or energy to do it, but that's what we're doing because I'm definitely not looking at that for the rest of the day. And then in the living room, that's just destroyed because of our 3-year-old. So I'm gonna be picking all that stuff up and vacuuming and organizing all of that stuff. So really the main goal today is just to get cleaning and some organization and just some order in our household. But I am going to show you what our dining room currently looks like. I just have to go outside and walk around, so let's go out there. Okay, so we are currently outside, and this is just what our front yard looks like. You gotta love renovations, right? Especially when you're doing it all yourself. So like this was the fencing that we had to take down so that we could get to the front of the house easier. This is just all of the old frame, well, some of the old framing from the windows and the walls and stuff that Mike's taken down. This ugly paneling was in our dining room, and yeah, so obviously that got ripped out. So up here on the porch, all of our decorations on our porch got all pushed to the side, and Mike has all of his tools right here. We have all the lumber for the walls that we got from Lowe's the other day. We got all of our brand new windows. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to get my porch back and our kitchen and our dining room and everything else in the house. So these are all going to be going in. These are stock windows from Lowe's, so it saved us quite a bit of money versus doing custom fit windows. They're a little off of size of what we wanted, but that's okay. The only downfall to these ones is that they have a half screen. I really like full screens, so that way you can open the window from the top and bottom and not have to worry about pushing the screen up and risking it falling out and stuff. Okay, so this is our dining room. On a side note, don't you love our door? I'm obsessed with this door. I love it. Okay, anyways, back to the dining room. So you walk in, this is supposed to be our dining room. Looks pretty, doesn't it? When we first bought the house, this was all drywalled, but the drywall was just put in really bad. Like there was a lot of seams and the paint was all messed up and everything like that. The walls weren't straight. And then over here, they put a sheet of drywall over this window. So from the outside looking in, it looked really, really bad, obviously, because you saw drywall looking through the window. And over here, these are newer windows. If you hear all this banging, it's because Mike is banging on the hammer. Anyways, these are newer windows and we love the view, but it looks like a screened-in porch from the outside, and that look just does not look appealing. It gives no curb appeal whatsoever. And the windows were just super cheap, and they don't match the style that we are going to be replacing all the windows with, which is the lines, the grids. We're changing the whole entire layout. So we're taking all of these windows out. As you can see, Mike's already taken 2 out, and putting a window here where you see the 2x4, and then there's gonna be a wall right there. So wherever you see a 2x4, we're gonna be putting a window there. So was 4 windows right here, where there's actually, now there's gonna be 3 windows. So there's gonna be a window here, here, and here, if you can visualize that. And these windows are gonna be a little longer, and they're gonna be slightly, oh, you're showing off your new tool. And over here, right now there's 3 windows, but he's gonna be taking out all of them, and we're gonna be putting a window here and a window over here, and then we're gonna leave like a 5-foot gap. So in that way we can put like a china cabinet or a nice buffet or something like that, because this is the first thing people are gonna see when they walk through, and you can really make a nice statement having a piece of furniture right there and decorating it with like pictures or whatever. As far as the walls go, so this used to be a closed-in porch, as you can probably tell. This was the original siding of the house. The original structure of the house was done in 1891. So these are just really, really old siding and stuff like that, which is totally fine. I mean, the structure of it is great. So what we're going to be doing once the windows are in is we're going to be putting drywall up, and then we're most likely going to be doing the fake shiplap. Because these walls are so awkward, I just figured that the more texture, the better to make up for the awkwardness, because you can't really put like a picture up there because of the angles, and it would just not be too pleasing to the eye. So I figured if we did the shiplap, you wouldn't have to put a picture up there per se, because there's already texture up there, if that makes sense. We're gonna be putting the breakfast bar back in. The people who we bought the house from had put the breakfast bar in, and we actually really like the idea. So it'll make it look more open into the kitchen. And this is the doorway going into the kitchen. If like what you saw earlier, it's so hard to explain things without like physically like doing it, but needless to say, I'm super excited. Okay, so I need to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. As you guys saw earlier, our kitchen is totally destroyed. So I'm gonna sanitize everything and do dishes and clean everything up and make it more enjoyable to cook in. I'm probably going to do a chicken broccoli cheese bake for tonight, just because it's quick and easy. So I'm gonna get cracking on this kitchen. Okay, so the kitchen's all clean, dishes are all done, everything's wiped down, everything's all nice and sanitized, but I just realized underneath all of our junk, are all these strawberries that the boys and I had just picked a couple days ago, and they really need to be either thrown in the freezer or made into jam. I would love to make more strawberry jam. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. You guys can go check it out. But I don't have enough time to make strawberry jam today or tomorrow.
I like moving.
But I don't have time to make strawberry jam today or tomorrow, so I'm just gonna process them and just, you know, cut off the bad spots if there are any, and cut off the stems, and then just put them in freezer bags, throw them in the freezer, so let's do that. These strawberries are so small that it's gonna take forever to sort through these, oh my word. Okay, well, these are all bad. These just have like, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's just like a ton of bites on them. Some are moldy, some are just not too hot. So I definitely don't want to use those. Unfortunately, I'm wasting 2 quarts, but what are you gonna do? But we do have these ones, so I'm gonna rinse these all down and cut off the stems. Chickens love a little variety in their diets, and adding some leftover strawberries to their meal will make them a happy flock of chickens. Strawberries are perfectly safe for your chickens, in moderation, of course. So I think I'm probably just gonna give them like, I don't know, 1/4 of this right now. Welcome to our mobile chicken coop, you guys. Wow, these guys are really enjoying those. Eat up, babies. Alright, let's get this mess cleaned up and then I can get that chicken in. Oh, I hate white countertops. Oh my word. I can't wait till we get new ones. We're gonna go with wooden butcher block countertops, and then we're gonna stain them like a dark walnut. So excited, it looks so pretty. Way better than this. Look how cute this little nugget is when he's sleeping. I love his sleeping positions. They crack me up. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. And it's also been super quiet. Oh, are you awake? I was gonna say it's been super quiet in this video thus far because Andrew's been taking a nap, huh? Take a nap? Yeah. Still tired? You can just lay there. Alrighty, now onto this disastrous side of the house. That side of the house is all clean, and this is not. It's like night and day. And yeah, Andrew was having fun making even more of a mess while I was over in the kitchen area cleaning it. So that's just how my life goes. So let's work on this side of the house now. Okay, now all the toys are all picked up, so it looks so much better in here already, as you can tell behind me. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell icon next to subscribe so that way you don't miss out on any of my future videos. All right, now I need to start vacuuming the living room and the playroom because it's in desperate need of some vacuuming. Okay, so the house is all nice and clean. Feels so much better in there. So now let's check on Mike to see how he's doing.
Not quite perfect. I gotta make a couple adjustments, but the majority of it is correct.
So this is just the layout for the new size windows that we got.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good to me then. The spacing, I like how you did the spacing. Well, I don't know. Would it be a big deal if you made more gaps in between the windows?
Come here, Andrew. Right now I just divided everything up evenly. But I can still make it look even.
Well, wait, so there's basically 14 inches in between each window right now.
Yes.
What was there before? Was it like 8 inches?
Whatever that distance is.
Oh, okay, so it's gonna be quite a bit bigger. No, I think that actually looks better.
You can go measure that.
Alright, I'm gonna measure that. So before, do this one-handed. Before the gap in between was 11. What is the new one that you have?
Almost 14.
So it would be like that much. I think 16 would be better. But then how far in would this window be?
The way it sits right now,
yeah.
With almost 14 in between, there's almost 30 on each end.
So it would be like what, 26 inches? So it would be like 26 inches if you added 4 more inches in between each window.
What? Yeah.
Am I right or no?
Yeah, there's a big hole in the wall.
Alright, what do you have right now?
Right now, it's a 1/16 of an inch shot of 14 inches. Throw it outside.
And what's the gap right here, 30?
Yes.
Get back up.
I did it.
You did it.
Okay. I understand.
I think it should be all even between this edge and the spaces.
What?
So just make it all even across the whole entire wall. I mean, don't you think that like visually be more appealing? So that way there's not like a cluster. Because that's what it would be. It would be a cluster of windows.
Yeah, it's a screwdriver. Yeah, that's a better idea. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, so in that way they'd be just better distributed throughout the whole wall. I think that would be better. Especially looking from the outside in, it's not going to be an awkward cluster.
Swing it.
Okay, so if we did 22 inches in between each window. He said he wants to do a swimming.
We got away from Mom.
It would be...
Up to Mom.
Yeah, I think that'd be a lot better.
There.
Honey, you gotta stay over there with Daddy, okay? Stay over there.
You fall down in there and the monsters will get you.
Don't tell him that.
Dang it!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's heavy, isn't it?
I did it!
Good job.
I'm so happy.
It is heavy. You wanna put it down before you hurt yourself.
Good job.
Alright, you guys, I think I'm gonna end the vlog there. I got the house all cleaned up. Mike's been working on the porch. In my next video, I will definitely give a porch update and everything. So hopefully this process moves along quickly. But if it's like any of our other home reservation. If it's like any of our other home renovations, it'll probably take a while. So you'll be seeing a lot more of this dining room process and stuff. So I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you. Bye.